November the 7th, 1946, the pilgrim of peace arrived in Noakhali to venture in faith. His technique of non-violence was on trial, emphasizing the need for complete religious toleration. He maintained, in every province, everyone is an Indian, be he a Hindu, a Muslim, or of any other faith. He expected the majority to constitute itself into the guardian of the minority. Communal violence was mounting. He said, "I have only one object in view, that God should purify the hearts of Hindus and Muslims, and the two communities should be free from suspicion and fear of one another." Trekking from village to village, he sought close contacts with the people in his attempt to reinforce the human bond between the two communities. The impending division of India was away from the vale of tears. Out of the depths of anguish came the decision to fast unto death, to purge the city of Delhi of the communal virus. And on January the 13th, 1948, he lay his head on God's lap. He said, "Death for me would be a glorious deliverance rather than that I should be a helpless witness to the destruction of India, Hinduism, Sikhism, and Islam." Drop by drop, strength ebbed out of the frail body on the fasting bed. A pledge was signed by leaders of all communities to re-establish peace and communal harmony. With this reunion of hearts, the fast was terminated on January the 18th. The pledge, however, was soon broken by fanatics.
आखिर की एक बात कहकर मैं खत्म करूंगा। ऐसे हम डर जाएंगे तो सचमुच यहाँ कोई हो जाए तो हमारा हाल कैसा होगा? सुनो सुनो सुनो, सब सुनो, कुछ नहीं हुआ है। चलिए शांत रहिए।
Gandhi refused to accept any kind of human protection. On Friday, the 30th of January, Mahatma Gandhi asked for pending letters. "I must reply them today, for tomorrow I may never be." The day was a ceaseless round of interviews. During his conversation with Sardar Patel at 4:30, Gandhi had his usual evening meal. It was getting near prayer time. "I hate being late," Gandhi averred, and rose to go to the prayer ground. At the sunset hour, the Mahatma walked along this path to offer prayers to God, to truth which had illuminated his steps all through life. The perverse assassin of the ages interrupted his progress and accomplished the foul deed. Nathuram Godse lodged hot lead in the soft flesh of the man who had known no enemy. Once again, blood had flowed for the salvation of mankind. That sin is not of one man, but a sin which floods the whole human race from age to age. Gandhiji's mind was concentrated on God, and he merged in him. He fell here with the Lord's name on his lips. A radiance hung over the spot. The 3 bullets that entered his body pierced the flesh of tens of millions and inflicted a wound in the vitals of all humanity. Choked with emotion, Jawaharlal Nehru said,
"The light has gone out of our lives and there is darkness everywhere. Our beloved leader, Bapu as we called him, the father of the nation, is no more. The light has gone out," I said, and yet I was wrong, for the light that shone in this country was no ordinary light. The light that has illumined this country for these many years will illumine this country for many more years.
The nation stood still and silent for the man who gave her her freedom and her flag. A great wave of grief swept over the world. The United Nations organization bowed in homage. People of all races felt as one human family in mourning. Humanity will have to wait for centuries for such a one as this to walk again on this earth. This man of divine mission laid down his life for the reconciliation of all men in brotherhood and love, and shone like a beacon for the whole world. He was perhaps the greatest symbol of the India of the past and the India of the future. He stopped at the thresholds of the huts of the dispossessed, dressed like one of their own, and spoke to them in their language. He lived on this earth as love in the midst of hate, as forgiveness in the midst of vengeance. The Mahatma had walked all over the dusty and endless roads of India, but he no longer treads the silent plains and dales. Now, villagers move to him in their masses. At Allahabad, the urn was carried to the catafalque. Slowly, the catafalque moved towards the sacred confluence of the three rivers, whose names are interwoven in the web of Indian culture. The last journey ended. What was left of his earthly remains was consigned to the sacred water. Mahatma Gandhi lives in all that is true and good. He now belongs to the ages.